I've got this funny looking lens because I was curious what the image from a budget lens like this would look like. And I've been using it for a while. But is it any good? Let's talk about it. So this TTArtisan 17mm f1.4 lens for micro four thirds and APS-C is a truly budget lens. This is the micro four thirds version, and I've been using it on my G9 and it comes in at €139. First off, it's a fully manual lens. There are no electrical contacts. It's compact, fully metal, and to be honest, it has a very unusual design. It has a screw-on metal lens cap, which I find a bit strange because it's slow and a bit fiddly. And I don't see any reason why a normal lens cap wouldn't do the job. It doesn't come with a lens hood either. It also has an unusual filter thread size. It's 40.5mm, but getting the right step-up ring solves that problem. The aperture ring is a click type ring with a click every half a stop from f4 up to f16. But the clicks are very soft and smooth and the ring is nicely dampened. The manual focus ring has a focus throw of around 135 degrees and feels very good and well dampened. It's one of the nicest feeling focus rings I've used. The minimum focus distance is 20 centimeters, so you can get fairly close to your subject and have a good amount of background separation. Focus breathing on this lens is not bad. It does have some focus breathing, but it's not as much as I expected from a lens like this. If we take a look at the sharpness at the minimum aperture of f1.4, the center is soft, but usable, I would say. The corners, however, are very soft. Stopping down to f2 increases sharpness in the center, and stopping down to f2.8 also increases sharpness in the corner a bit. At f5.6 the image overall is reasonably sharp in my opinion. Wide open, the chromatic aberration is quite dramatic, I would say. I don't even have to zoom in on the image to be able to see the purple fringing. As you stop down, it does get a lot better. Only now it turns into green fringing. Looking at the bokeh of this lens at f1.4, it looks very pleasing and smooth, at least to my eyes. But as soon as you stop down, you can start to see polygon shapes, and to me it doesn't look pleasing at all anymore. Stopping down even further doesn't exactly make it better and can sometimes look like you're seeing double. If you want to see what the bokeh looks like in a studio environment, I've shot the video about the Panasonic Leica 100-400 on this lens. To my eyes, the background blur in that video doesn't look very pleasing, so I've stopped using this lens for these videos. Stopping down between f.8 and f16s, f.8 and f16s, f.8 and f16s, we do get some nice looking sun stars. At least I quite like the look of them. This lens also suffers from lens flare quite a bit, along with a loss of contrast. To be honest, it's a bit much for my taste. I think if you would put an aftermarket lens hood on it, it would reduce the loss of contrast. The fact that the aperture ring is not declicked is not particularly good for video shooters, but since it's so soft and smooth, I think it's quite usable. This lens is not for you if you're looking for superior image quality or excellent sharpness, which, to be honest, is to be expected of a lens at this price point. Therefore, I don't think it's a good option if you're looking for a fast budget lens for professional use. On the other hand, wide open, the bokeh looks quite pleasing, and handling this lens is a nice experience with the smooth focus ring and the fully metal build. So for non-professional uses where you want a fast lens, low light situations for example, and good corner sharpness is not necessary, it's a good option considering its price. What do you think about this lens? Do you own one? If so, what are your experiences with it? Let me know in the comments. I hope this video was helpful. If so, please like and subscribe, and maybe hit that notification bell. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.